In business, there's no room for guesswork. Every shipment matters. Every deadline counts. When you're trying to keep operations running smoothly, the last thing you need is uncertainty. That's why reliability is at the core of USPS Ground Advantage. From the moment your package is first scanned in, it moves through a secure nationwide network, aiding in a timely and accurate delivery. You get near real-time tracking so you can keep up with your shipments. And with affordable upfront pricing, there are no hidden fees or surprise surcharges to throw off your cost sheets. It all adds up to predictable deliveries you can depend on. Because knowing your logistics are handled lets you focus on everything else: your customers, your team, and the future you're building. Visit USPS.com/Ground Advantage to start shipping with confidence. USPS, official shipping sponsor of the NHL.
Yes, we are at J-Mo's Bowl, where you always strike a great meal. The bowlers are out here. There's got to be, 1 or 2 weeks left of this?
2 weeks. 2 weeks of state tournament left.
And then a champion will be crowned. Wonder if we could get whoever that is on our airwaves.
Well, probably not, because they're probably from some faraway city.
What difference does that make?
Well,
we still have them on our airwaves.
Well, we certainly could if we could get them to drive here for it.
I'm not following you.
Well, they could be from Duluth or something.
Yeah.
Are they going to?
The tournament's here, right?
Yes, but different bowlers bowl every week. I mean.
So you're saying that the champion isn't going to be here the final week?
No. The champion
necessarily.
The champion might have bowled in week 3. It's different bowlers every week.
Is there a champion every weekend?
Nope. They just they basically show up. They post a score, and that's their competitive score. And
have you looked on the board to see who's leading?
I have not.
Royal. I'm ashamed.
All right, I will do that. I will do that for next week.
Well, you're kind of our bowling guy, so that's why.
Kind of, yeah. Well, between the two of us, I definitely am.
Back in the day, I mean, I was never a great bowler, but.
Yeah, but that's all right. That's all right. Well, folks, we are out here at J-Mo's Bowl. You probably figured that because we're talking about bowling, but.
And I said that when we started.
Yep. So, if you haven't been out here lately, come on out. Have some of their delicious food. Maybe throw a game or two. Play some darts. Just have some fun, basically.
No more bingo on Thursdays.
No more bingo on Thursdays. But volleyball starts in a week. So then the patio will be open. I believe it's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, or Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I can't remember for sure. But anyway, there's at least 3 nights of volleyball. So come on out and sit on the deck and watch some volleyball. You can eat out there. You order food, drink, whatever you want to do out there.
They still taking teams?
I bet they would. Yep. I'm sure they would.
Now, when I talked to Ryan, they were going to do possibly co-ed.
Oh, yeah, they have co-ed, yeah.
Ladies, gentlemen, and a youth.
Oh, I didn't know about the youth.
A youth league, but you had to have parental permission.
Oh, okay. I did not know about that. But that'd be awesome. That would be great. My buddy Chris Willock runs the volleyball out here, and I'm sure he could fit you in if you had a team, or if you're just a single and want to get on a team. Stop on out and talk to Ryan, or give Ryan a call, and he'll help you get signed up and play some volleyball.
What if the team doesn't want me?
Well, that's a problem. That's a problem. But, some teams aren't going to reject anybody or anything, because they're out here to have fun. That's the important thing.
Well, I've been on teams that weren't just for fun.
Yeah, that's true.
They took things way too serious.
Yeah, that can happen.
You're a weekend warrior or something.
Yeah.
This isn't whatever the sport is. It's not professional by any stretch. But they treated it that way. I played on a softball team once that, they didn't want a beer on the bench or anything like that.
Some people are just simply more competitive than others.
Back in the day?
Yep. Yep. Also, folks, if you are hosting a graduation party or a business party or lunch or anything, don't forget that JMO's does an awesome job at catering, and you can get just about their whole menu catered, I think. You probably couldn't get steaks catered, but
business party.
Well, like a business luncheon, or maybe they're having a spring party of some kind or something. So
you do that at Trek Properties? I mean, at G&H Properties?
We have a summer one, so kind of the same thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
We don't have that sort of thing.
Oh, bummer. But no, they do a great job at catering though, and of course, their ribs are just outstanding. So don't forget that.
Repeat that sound effect.
That was pretty close as a repeat, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. I like those ribs, boy.
Who doesn't?
Yep. And also, don't forget, folks.
2 weeks ago, I was in Texas.
Oh, yeah.
I had ribs, barbecue all over the place.
Ooh.
Nothing as good as they have here.
Yeah.
I'm serious.
Yeah. Well, each section of the country has a little different style of ribs, don't they?
I was in Kansas City, too.
Yeah, Kansas City has ribs, St. Louis has ribs, Texas has ribs, but they're all different.
Yeah, everywhere has ribs.
Well, but I mean, they're, quote, known for that in those areas. But,
right.
They're all different, Some are a dry rub. And
the sauce makes it here.
Yeah. It, in my opinion, absolutely does. And you know what that sauce is good on? It's good on pizza.
It's good on hot dogs.
Oh, I bet it would be, yes. Absolutely. But, yeah, my favorite barbecued chicken bacon pizza.
I've had that, too.
Oh, it's outstanding.
It is outstanding.
I'm hungry just thinking about it.
Can I get one after the show?
Well, it's a little early for that, so no, but...
when the show is done, it'll be close to noon.
Or it'll be close to 10:30. I mean, how long are we going to sit here today?
No, but that's close. That's not far from noon is what I'm saying. It's only 90 minutes from noon.
Only 90 minutes, yeah.
And you got to, take it home and treat your wife.
Yeah, that's true. You scared me. I thought we were going to sit here for an hour and a half on the radio.
Nobody would tolerate us.
No.
We have a hard time getting people to tolerate us for a half hour.
That's true. That is true. So, tennis is in action today at Faribault HIgh School. They started at 9 o'clock with a triangular.
In fact, when I get done here, I'm heading out there with my handy-dandy recorder and going to record some interviews for next week.
Awesome. You know what other activity is going on this weekend?
You're dancing.
Nope. Well, maybe, but no. DECA is at the international competition in Atlanta, Georgia.
Tell me it makes sense to have an international competition in Atlanta, Georgia.
It makes sense to have an international competition in Atlanta, Georgia. I just told you.
Wouldn't you rather go to Australia or New Zealand or?
Yeah, of course.
Or
but
London or?
Of course, but we've had the DECA kids out here. We get them out here every year.
Iran's probably out of the question.
Yeah. I don't think we're going to be going to Tehran to have a DECA competition. But yeah, so we wish those kids good luck.
India.
Yeah, they do really well out there. So I mean, we've got a good reputation, a strong DECA program. So I'm looking forward to seeing how they do and coming back and reporting that we're going to have some top finishes, I think.
Well, let's hope so.
Yeah.
Even just getting there is awesome.
I think so, yeah.
I was never international in anything.
No.
Never national in anything.
Were you state in anything?
Well, yeah, a couple of things, I guess.
Yeah. Did you call any games this week?
Yeah, we called the VA fast pitch game against Kenyon Wanamingo, where the Cardinals were down nearly the entire game, and then late in the game, they tied it up to make it exciting. It was tied at 4 going into the 7th inning, and Kenyon Wanamingo erupted for 7 runs in the 7th and won by an 11-5 score. And then the very next day, they moved the Friday game to Thursday at Waterville, and the Cardinals were 10-runned.
Ooh, ouch.
By the Waterville, Leisure Morristown Buccaneers.
Ouch.
So
that hurts.
They're on a little tough times. They got a very young team.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, they have a lot of juniors.
They got 8th graders and 7th graders in the outfield. So,
oh, do they?
So that's one of their issues.
Okay.
And they're getting better. And like Coach Trump told me last week before the game, he said, the beauty of it is these kids want to get better.
Yeah.
He said sometimes you get kids, you wonder if they really want to be participating in the sport, if they just are there for social reasons, with their friends kind of thing.
Yeah.
He says, I like people who want to get better. So.
Yep. Yeah. Every coach likes people that desire to get better and work at it.
Yep. Kenyon Wanamingo had a freshman hitter who was phenomenal.
Really?
She was 5 for 5 at the plate, had 4 hits. The 5th was an error that she got on base, but it was a smoke ball. I put it as an error, and maybe in the official book they didn't, but I did.
Okay.
Yeah, no, that was interesting. I have not seen the Falcon fast pitch team in terms of broadcasting yet. I went out there and watched a game once, but we had a rain out of the game they had scheduled.
Yeah. Are you calling any games this week?
Well, we're probably going to be rainouts all week.
Oh, well, that's not good.
100% chance of rain on Monday.
Yeah, that's not good, but
we did have scheduled the Northfield girls, the fast pitch game team from Northfield, who I think is leading the Big Nine right now, at Rochester Mayo on Monday night, but there's a 100% chance of rain. 60% chance, I think, on Tuesday, and it's 60%. I mean, almost all week looks like rain.
Yeah, that's not going to suit the sports schedule very well.
You know what they say, Royal? April showers bring May flowers.
Yeah. On Tuesday, we're scheduled for some high school girls golf and also boys golf. Girls will be in Winona.
Unfortunately, they're most weekends, so that's why we don't get any golfers out here. I'll have to see if I can arrange to.
Yeah. Well, this is on Tuesday now.
To do like I do with the tennis guys today and go out there and do some interviews taped.
Yeah, definitely. The girls on Tuesday will be in Winona, and the boys will be in Rochester. Track and field event is on for Tuesday. Like you said, both of those might get rain out. You never know. And
is that here? Track and field.
No, it is in Jordan High School and Ames Stadium Field. Ames Stadium Field must be in Jordan because I don't think they're going to Ames, Iowa.
Maybe they're going to Iowa State. Who knows?
Yeah, who knows? Yeah. Girls softball is on Tuesday, 4:15. That's at home.
Against?
Austin. That's a middle school game. So.
Oh.
Sorry.
I was going to say I had Austin. That's the game I had canceled. I was going to have Faribault at Austin. They got rained out.
Boys tennis plays on Tuesday here at home against Northfield. So you can get out there and watch some tennis. And then baseball. Baseball is on Tuesday. That
should be a good competitive match, too. I was talking to Jeff earlier this week. He said, the Rochester schools and Owatonna are kind of the class of the Big Nine, and they're hoping to be right in the next segment.
Good deal. Boys baseball, they play Rochester in Rochester on Tuesday. So we got, this is just, if you're a sports fan, if you're a high school sports fan, you could watch sports every day of the week almost.
Well, you have to like all sports, not just one sport.
Well, no, if you're, a complete, well-rounded fan, yeah.
Yep.
So
it's tough to watch the golf.
Yeah.
There's a lot of walking involved there.
Yeah, that's not for me.
It's not?
Nah. I mean, I would definitely do it for the kids, but so why are you looking at me funny? Like,
did you ever bowl in a state tournament?
Oh yes, many.
Is it different than just any other tournament?
No. It's a team doubles and singles tournament. So
team.
Yep, you bowl 5-person teams, and then you'll bowl doubles, and then singles, and then you add all 9 games together, and that's your all-event score. So, yep, I bowled many state tournaments in my day.
This is that?
Yes, this is that. Yep, team bowls down in Owatonna. Owatonna and Faribault are sharing the state tournament. So, team bowls down in Owatonna, and then Faribault has doubles and singles every weekend. They got 2 weekends left.
And they got a board back there with all kinds of names on it.
Yeah, yep. Probably lane assignments, and it wouldn't surprise me if they have a leader.
But it doesn't say where they're from, right?
It should. Yeah, it should. It
on
should
the
say.
Board?
Yeah, it should. Yeah, it should say the city that they're from, or at least maybe the city that the team name is from. You know, the sponsor is from.
What do the winners get?
Cash.
Like lots of cash?
Nah. You know, if you win this, you'll maybe get a couple $100 a guy for a team event, and just a couple $100 per person per event. That's what I'm guessing. So not huge money, but you know, you go out there and you watch, and there's a lot of laughter and banter, and that's what it's all about.
Potential spam. I'm getting a lot of that since the hail.
Oh, are you? Yeah.
You're not?
No, I'm not. I have a pretty good filter on my phone. In fact, people say it's too good, and they have a hard time leaving me a message because they can't get past my Google Assistant. I didn't set it up that way, and I don't know how to change it, so... Did
you have Mr. Rowan do that for you?
No. It came that way, you know. Kind of surprising, but yeah, I've had people say, Roy, you gotta, change your Google Assistant because we can't get through it to leave you a message.
That's tough if you're a realtor.
Yeah, it could be. Could be because,
You might have a lot of money on the table there, buddy.
Yeah, we could. Yeah. Yep, that's true. That is true. But, and the thing is, I don't really know when it filters those calls. I mean, unless I happen to be looking at my phone, it'll say, potential spam or screening call or something like that, and it doesn't ring. And once either they hang up or give up or whatever, then it goes away. And
were you at the council work session on Tuesday?
Yes.
What are your thoughts on the community center study? It sounds like the mayor says you guys, meaning the city council, are leaning toward not doing anything new, but renovating and expanding the present facility.
I think that's going to be the way to go. Yeah, it's quite a bit cheaper to renovate and expand. Probably about $10 million cheaper.
Now, from his talk, it sounded more like $30 million cheaper.
Oh, well.
I think he said it was like $76 million for a new, and they're going to keep it under $50,000 for the.
Yeah, my math.
Under $50 million for the.
Yeah, my math is off. I would have said it was going to be about $60 million to build new and about $45 million to renovate. So I'd say closer to 15, but I'll go with Tom. I believe him. He's doing a fine job as mayor, by the way, too. I think he's doing a good job. But I definitely believe that Faribault needs and quite honestly deserves, I'm going to use the quote, new community center. Not that it has to be a new building, but we need an expanded or updated community center. The one we got is,
more room, you're saying.
I mean, I think it was built in, 1980 or something like that. So
he said, if I remember him correctly here, that they're the plan is to maybe double it in size.
Yeah, I think that's about right. And you know, I'm really happy or glad that,
and frankly, not that you care what my opinion is, Royal, but I all along said I would hate to lose what we have down there in terms of the complex.
You know, I was just going to say that too. I'm very happy that we've kind of steered away from building new, because that would have been out on North Alexander Park.
Yeah.
And I just think the community center fits in so well with the library on one side, the senior center on the other side. It's just a great fit and a great downtown. It's awesome. I mean,
people come here, I know, that I talk to that are jealous because we have that.
I know.
Incredible.
Yeah.
It's one of the positive things about this community, that complex down there. So I got to be honest, I'm happy that you guys are leaning that way.
Yeah, I am too. You know, when they started to say we were going to build new and everything, you know, I was kind of apprehensive about it. And I would like to say that let's go with that $65 million price tag for building new. That does not include whatever we'd have to do with the old one downtown, you know, to renovate it or whatever, you know. So that'd be a few more million. So maybe, you know, Tom might be right, you know, because you get up there another $5 or $10 million in renovation costs down there if we built new. So I'm glad we're not going down that road.
Yeah. Well, even, you know, the prison, the jail or whatever you want to call it, the Rice County facility was $50 million, right?
I believe so.
So if you could keep it under that $50 million, that'd be nice.
Yeah, and we can definitely keep it under that $50 million. It sounds like it is such a big number. It's almost scary, but I hate, you know, have trouble uttering those words. But yeah, we keep it under that. But the reality of it is, the only way I see it happening is if we get a local option sales tax.
Yeah, we talked about that too.
We can't put it on the burden of all just the residential taxpayers here. You know, we just can't do that.
You might recall the county had a vote on it. People voted not to have the local option sales tax. I don't know if they didn't understand or
that. You know, they did not understand.
We had people on the radio. I tried to explain it. Of course, not everybody listens, obviously, but it's a head scratcher why you wouldn't vote for it, because other people are helping you pay for it.
Yeah, and you know, on the ballot it even said, you know, vote yes or no if you're in favor of using a local option sales tax to pay for the new Rice County Safety Center, and if this doesn't pass, it will be added to your property taxes. And people still voted. They voted to raise their property taxes and not use the option sales tax. And for the life of me, I cannot figure that out.
Well, that's what happened. So everybody in Rice County is paying for
on their property taxes.
And all these people that come up from Iowa to fish at our resorts in the area aren't paying a nickel.
Yeah, I know, Gordy.
And we could be grabbing money from that to help pay for some of this stuff. No, I'm with you, Royal. Local option. And frankly, this is my opinion, we shouldn't have to ask the state for permission to do it. I can see having the local taxpayers vote on it. I don't have a problem with
absolutely.
That. But
absolutely.
The state should keep their nose out of our business.
I agree. I definitely agree. I think you put it to a vote of the people in your community or county or whatever, you know, the vote is for. And I don't like the state being able to tell us whether we can or cannot do it.
Talk about Big Brother.
Yeah. You know, and a lot of people, you know, are all about states' rights, and, you know, states' rights is the way to go. Well, what about city rights, you know? I mean,
it's called a local option sales tax.
That is true.
So it should be handled locally.
Yep. And it would be always put to a vote. I mean, you're not going to...
That should be required by law as well.
Yeah.
You got to remember the county government services building, there was no vote on that.
Oh, wasn't there? Okay. Did they use a local option sales tax?
I don't think so.
Okay, that's why there was not a vote. They probably just bonded for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
But any school thing we got to vote for.
Yeah. Yeah, referendums and such.
Sure, that's anytime there's a price tag over, I don't know what number you want to put on it, 5 million, 10 million, whatever, people should get to vote on it. Because it affects our taxes.
Yeah, it does. It does.
But yeah, I'm with you, and the mayor also agrees that a local option is the way to go.
Yeah. The only thing I will say, about giving the public a vote on, let's just say a vote on everything. It wouldn't be everything, of course, but giving people a vote on everything, they usually vote as a self-interest. In other words, if they know that they're moving out of town in a year, they might vote for it because they know they're leaving and it won't affect them. On the other hand, even though it'll benefit them, benefit the community, they might just say, no. And so that's why we have city councils,
but they're entitled to have their opinion. I mean, not everybody.
Right. But that's why we have city councils and county commissioners, is because we try to have an unbiased opinion, and we do what's right for the locality, not what's in our best interest.
Well, that's a pretty interesting way that you put that, because I think in some instances there may be some self-interest. Not everybody is unbiased on these things.
Well, most things I can think of that come before us, there isn't really a self-interest for the seven of us, really.
Well, I'll just throw out an example. If they're doing a street, and the street that's in front of your house, it certainly is self-interest.
Yeah, but streets are very good.
Street improvement.
Yeah, street improvement, very good thing to bring up. But you can follow along, and the street improvement schedule is about 5 years in advance. And every year we go over it. It's public. The director of engineering gives us a map. It's all color-coded and say, red is going to be done in 2026, and blue is going to be done in 2027.
And of course, it gets moved all the time too.
It does get moved, usually farther down the line, But
the county probably more so than the city.
But it's not like we wake up one day and say, "Hey, I got potholes in my street in front of my house. I want those fixed." It doesn't work like that. So,
well, you want to talk a little bit about?
Yeah,
Trek Properties?
Trek Properties, yes. Trek Properties, located in beautiful downtown Faribault, right across the street from the post office.
Their properties are always on well-groomed streets?
Well, not always on well-groomed streets. They're in the same rotation that everybody else's is, I guess. But we're in the Depot Square building downtown. And outstanding local real estate company. Property management, where we manage residential rentals for investors. We have homeowner association management, where we manage condos and townhome associations. Storage management, lots and lots of storage units. So if you need a storage unit, we are the people to call. And then commercial management. So don't forget that. We can manage your commercial space for you. And then I'm also a licensed realtor, so I think we got just about everything covered.
You ever wrestled a steer?
No, I've never wrestled a steer. So folks, give Trek Properties a call without wrestling a steer. It's 507-334-3499. Also, don't forget we have a Dundas location, so you can also see us over there. And we try to make it as convenient as possible, and like I said, full service.
They do a great job, folks.
Yep, I believe we do, but I'm a little biased, of course.
Yeah, you're a little biased.
Yeah, a little biased.
Just a wee little.
The Southern. In business, there's no room for guesswork. Every shipment matters. Every deadline counts. When you're trying to keep operations running smoothly, the last thing you need is uncertainty. That's why reliability is at the core of USPS Ground Advantage. From the moment your package is first scanned in, it moves through a secure nationwide network, aiding in a timely and accurate delivery. You get near real-time tracking so you can keep up with your shipments. And with affordable upfront pricing, there are no hidden fees or surprise surcharges to throw off your cost sheets. It all adds up to predictable deliveries you can depend on. Because knowing your logistics are handled lets you focus on everything else: your customers, your team, and the future you're building. Visit USPS.com/Ground Advantage to start shipping with confidence. USPS, official shipping sponsor of the NHL.